Alright, so I've been working off camera to improve my skeleton farm a little bit. And now I think it's fully improved. I don't think I can make it any better. Because what I've done is I've added in some automatic storage to sort out a bunch of stuff. And I've made auto crafter to turn bones into bone blocks. So I guess for the start of this video, I'll show you how it works. And then we have to make this look good. Because if I want to use this farm, I want it to look good. You know, now it's just, you know, a cave still, right? So, we gotta fix it up, make it look a little bit better. But yeah, let me show you how this works. So, we've got the max amount of skeletons in there right now. You see there's some dying from entity cramming. And I have the slabs up so the items will stay in on top of the hoppers whenever I kill the skeletons, but we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, let's just... Oh, there's one of those guys with thorns in there. He's right here somewhere. That's the only bad part about this farm is that usually there's one guy with thorns, always. Alright. I do want the XP. So the first improvement I made, there's a on-off switch. Right here. So now the farm's off. We're still gonna get some skeletons from the skeletons that are left over from just being in the system. And then if you go up here, you see another improvement I made. I can decide whether or not I want to sort out the bones and just keep them as bones, or if I want to send them through the auto crafter here. So what this does is this one turns bones into bone meal, and you see the output here. If this ever gets too full, it will stop. It will lock this hopper up so that it won't back up and kind of break this crafter. Because if this is full and this has nowhere to go to, if the output has nowhere to go to, then the bones will end up like this, right? And you don't want that to happen because you see what just happened there? You can't craft anything that way, and it just breaks everything. So that's why I have this the way that it is. In here, the bones get converted into... this converts the bones into bone meal. And this converts the bone meal into bone blocks. And then I don't need a sorter because this is already sorted out whenever it's in here. And then, of course, if I were to turn this off, this hopper is now locked, and this one is now unlocked, so whenever an item goes through here, it should go over here, and everything should be going just into this right here, which is a separate bone storage. So, to sum it all up, I have an on-off switch, and I have another switch to decide if I want to craft bones into bone blocks, or craft bones into bone blocks, or just keep it as bones. And then here I obviously have arrow. I'm gonna sort out the arrows. And then here is all the goodies and stuff that all the bows and armor and stuff that goes through. No diamond yet, unfortunately. Sometimes you can get some guys in here that spawn in with diamond armor. I've had it happen to me once in a zombie farm, 2 times in a skeleton farm. So, and the way that we have it set up, we should get a decent amount of skeletons before we have to, you know, harvest them. But yeah. And this is filling up pretty quickly, so I guess what I could do is I could combine these bows here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And now I want to kind of decorate this place up a little bit. I want to connect it up to the boat road that I started working on last episode. And I also want an enchanting room down here, because basically this is just an XP farm, really. If I wanted it to be a bone farm, I wouldn't have a killing chamber. I would just, I don't know, put them over magma or a campfire. And that way it could be a bone farm. You know, I would throw all this stuff in, all this overflow, including the arrows, into cactus, so. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go into a building montage. Or a time lapse or something. To kind of get a start on deciding on what this room is gonna look like. So I'll see you after that. Alright, so I decided instead of decorating the skeleton farm, I'd work on something else in my world that I think will be pretty cool. And here, before I turn around, because I've already worked on it a little bit, I already get the kind of the general idea of what I want to do. Has something to do with these walls. The way I do my thumbnails is in GIMP, and I'm pretty lazy because what I do is I take a screenshot and then I go type in Minecraft episode, or I do this, do Minecraft episode period 10. Right? And that's fine. But I like doing things in the game. My profile picture was made in game, and basically what I did was I put a bunch of snow layers on the ground, and in GIMP, which is the photo editor I use, you can select by color. So I just selected green, the color green, removed it, and that was my profile picture. So that's essentially what we're gonna do here. But the way that this is going to work is here, the center block is marked by that torch right there. So if I jump up here, you can see we have Minecraft going across here. We're gonna put walls in. But yeah, this is gonna be like a permanent monument in our world, and then we'll actually use this as our thumbnail text. So this will be in every single thumbnail from here on out after this video, after I'm done building it. But the first thing I need to do is just fill in between the letters with deep slate tile wall. And the opposite side here, I know this is episode 10, but I think what we're gonna do here for now is, I mean, we have double digits, right? So every episode from here on out is gonna be double digits, but we don't need these digits. But in the future, I know I have the space for 2 more digits, which should be more than enough. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna break through double digits. But triple digits should be more than enough, and yeah, and then this episode is episode 10. Right? Because I have the update episode coming out, and then I also have this one. This one will be 10. The last one would be 9, which would be the update video. And this one would be 10. So, I'll make it 10 now. There we go. And then the way that I'm doing this is this way. So yeah, I think this is one of those projects where it's unique. And then I'll show you how I'm gonna make the thumbnails from here on out at the end of the video. And then I just wanted to do this instead of doing the skeleton farm because I have some time issues right now. It's 1 a.m. at the moment. And I'm not going to be happy if I have to get up early tomorrow, but if I do get up early tomorrow, I'm not going to make a video. I have to like take a nap during the middle of the day or whatever. But yeah. Oh, and also we're doing 2 blocks around. Yeah, okay. So 2 blocks from the last letter is actually going to be, there we go. There we go. And then do we do an extra block of stone brick? Or is it just... Oh, we did do an extra block of stone brick. Okay. I'm just making sure. Alright. So, I don't know what else I'm gonna do for this episode. I think I could talk about project ideas, but I think I've talked a lot about that. And to be honest, I think most of the things I want to do, I need to make a farm for. I at least need to get better tools. So maybe we'll do that next episode. After decorating decorating the skeleton farm, I will definitely upgrade my tools while I'm doing that. Man, I like the nether portal though. Okay. And do we have... Yeah, we do have more. We're probably gonna need all of this. And no, we cannot mix... we cannot mix in... deep slate. We can't do any texturing because that will mess up the color selection tool. I think it will mess up the color selection tool. I could be wrong, but I don't want to, I don't want to mess around and find out, So. Now all we have to do is place all these deep slate walls in, and we'll be done. Actually, now that I think about it, it'd be nice. Oh, I don't know. I guess we could make a witch farm. I don't know where a witch hut is, but that would be something that would be very useful. Very, very useful. And then, I guess, what should we name this monument to? Because we haven't hit any, like, milestones on YouTube. And we're on day 442. Do we have anything to celebrate? I am in the camp of... No, not necessarily. We don't have anything to celebrate. Alright, I throw myself in here because I think it'd be easier to do all of this from the inside. I mean, make ourselves a little exit there. Alright, we gotta fill in the letters. And this will just make it easier to run along the top and fill in the rest. Maybe this could be like a starting monument. Maybe that's what we're gonna call it. Alright. I know I can just jump up there and fill this in. I didn't think I could reach that far. Oh, here's one thing I wanted to talk about. So I have a lot of downtime. Never mind, that's a lie. I don't have a lot of downtime in school. I was gonna say I could make a Bedrock world on my phone. And that way I can play the game while I'm at school. But now that I think about it, I spend a lot of my free time at school just working on projects. Wishing I could be at home playing Minecraft. So I don't know what I was saying there. But it would be cool to start a Bedrock world. I think I want to stick with this world instead. Alright. And let's fill this in. This is ideally, I will change this before every episode. but I cannot promise that I will do that. Oops. I will say, this has been the easiest one to fill in. I guess the letter E is the easiest letter to fill in with the tile walls. Alright. Now I have to do this. Yeah, okay. Walls do make it a little bit difficult to fill her up. But man, this is gonna look a little interesting. I don't think I've ever done a project that used walls like this before. I've thought about it in a multiplayer server. I wanted to put a sign out in front of my base. Exactly like this. But except with the red nether brick walls. And I just never got around to it. I'm actually waiting for that server to update to play on it again. Because I feel bad. I enjoy playing on that server, but I'm already on the 1.21 update, and I took a really long break from it during the spring semester, just because my spring semester was super stressful with that online calculus class. The last pure math class that I'm gonna have to do. This pure math is a different class. You get what I'm saying. It was the Calc 2 that I took. Actually, Applied Calculus 2. Which I think is easier than Calc 2. I'm not, don't quote me on that. I think that's just a matter of opinion of which one's easier. But it was online. And I passed it. So. Oh man, this is already 15 minutes long. I will be able to get through it. Oh, I guess I could talk about the 1.21 update. And what I've been seeing on YouTube. Not really a whole lot. Usually when these updates come out, and they have, like, the tough block, or, I don't know, last update, they had the bamboo block, and, now we have all the new copper variants. You see a lot of people who go ahead and use those blocks in a build, and I haven't seen anyone upload a video using, like, exclusively tough blocks. Which is weird, because I thought that'd be easier to use than, like, bamboo or something like that. But I have seen a lot of the new farms. One of them using the infestation potion in allies. And basically, what the infestation effect does is that if you take damage, you have a 5% chance of spawning in an ally. Or not an ally, silverfish. So, and when you put that effect on an ally, and put them in a campfire for eternity, they take a whole lot of damage, but they never die because they're immortal. They regenerate health pretty fast. They take a lot of damage. They spawn in a bunch of silverfish, and you can generate a whole lot of XP from that. So, I've seen a couple of farm designs use that and exploit that. So I'm interested to see if that doesn't get patched, and if it doesn't, I might put that next to my skeleton farm. I don't know yet. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this sign. Doesn't it look great? Uh-huh. I think it's fine. It actually kind of reminds me of the, old days of Minecraft. I don't know how. I don't know why. But yeah, I actually like having that sign up. Episode 10. That is funny that I just have that in the back of the sign. So, do we change that, or do we leave it as is? I think I'm gonna change it. Because it looks a little funky. It shouldn't take too long to just move the numbers around. So I think what we can do, again, we want a 2-block buffer. So actually, 1, 2. And then do we really want to move it over, or do we just want to... Yeah, we'll move it over. And the nice thing about this is everything should be 3 blocks wide. So it should be easy to... put everything back. I'll say, I think we do need a door right there. Oh, come on. Oh, don't be weird. Kidding me? Alright, we have space to move the letters around too, so... Anyways. So we need a 0. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... we'll just do... a 1 here, and then the... Should we do just... this as the dot? And then... do 1, 2, 3. And does that look like a... Does that look weirder than... Oh, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it looks like it could be an F. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I don't know what that removes. My axe? Okay. Oh, let's see how this looks. Because I want it to look good on this side too. Oh my god, 24 minutes? Okay, I better have some good Photoshop skills. Alright. Maybe I could move the... Yeah, I could. And Oh, I moved this over by 1. I'm looking at like the blank space and it looks kind of weird. And I don't want it to look weird. I'm just getting a little bit nitpicky. Because, I don't know, I like it to look good, at least. I don't want it to look a little bit weird or wonky. And I know it's already gonna look a little bit weird because it's, built in Minecraft. the text is gonna have a little bit of a weird, angle to it. Alright. We're gonna have this going on here. There we go. Yeah, that being closer, helps. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, now everything should be amazing, right? And I want to open up this in here. And then I also want to put a chest in here with some iron and the rest of the walls. And we'll just hide it in here. Deep slate walls and iron. And can I have 2 of those walls? Thank you. And that's it. That's the project for today's episode. So here's the important part, though. This is gonna be useful for redstone, so I'm gonna put that right there. Is we still need to do some redstone connection stuff in the skeleton farm. Just so we can hook up a control panel of some sort. Alright. So the center here is going to be right here. And I am looking at the center, right? Okay. So I got 2 screenshots of that. And then... what is the center here going to be? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay. We'll do 6 from each side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Okay. And then... I'll put 2 torches here to mark the center. I have to sleep. Okay. But the other thing we can do here is we can mark out the new path. I'm just gonna turn this all into planks. And I'm just gonna turn this all into slabs. And then we can build a path. Like here. The start of a path, at least. And then we sleep. You know what this looks like? So I know why this is nostalgic for me now. Because whenever you drive by a big, like, corporate headquarters or something, they always have that sign out in front with their name on it. So, like, my college has kind of the same thing. And this looks exactly like one of those signs, except this is like 10 times bigger. This is just 10 times more important. Of course, right? That's the reason why it's bigger. Okay. And then now... there you go. Oh, never mind. There we go. Get a couple of those. And then what should our thumbnail be? Because we are making a thumbnail at the end of this episode. Wow, this is a 30-minute recording in itself. I think... I remember an old beat-up-below video where he just goes into spectator mode. And he does the whole open to land trick. And I'm like, you can do that? I think... there you go. That could be the thumbnail. Oh, and this is such an improvement on the Animal Farm. Wait, hold on. This is actually an improvement on the Animal Farm. I didn't realize this. Now this is becoming my favorite part of the world. I mentioned in an earlier episode how I did not like this at all. Now this is getting better. There we go. That's our second thumbnail candidate option. And we can also go from over here. I don't think this works as good. Because you don't have that contrast with the green and the blue. I think the other side was better. I didn't even bother taking a photo. Because I know for sure this side is better. Oh, I could go up here and do it. Yeah, this is just better. Okay. So, now... I will see you in GIMP. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll see you in GIMP, and I'll make the thumbnail for this video. Alright. Oh. My bad. Yeah, switch scenes. Okay. So, this is the thumbnail template. And what I used to do was I would put a screenshot in the background of this, and then I would do this, and I would do, you know, Minecraft whatever, you know? But not anymore. We can get rid of this layer here, and we can do some other things. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make a template for what I'm doing. So, we can close that out. Oh, I'm linking so much stuff. You know, I have Godot and EA Sports FC and WinRAR. uh, so yeah, here's all my screenshots. Isn't that a fun one? I want to do that one day. But I need a whole bunch of channeling credits to do that. Okay, whatever. I need... which one's better? I think this one's better. Yeah. Let me put that in there. Okay. And so... I think the ending of this video would act more like a tutorial. But what we need to do is we need to scale this out. So we need to hit edit. Hold on, maybe not. Where? Tools? Oh, here's the scale. Okay. So we just need this to be a little bit smaller, right? And then there you go. It fits. Good enough. And now, what we need to do is we need to select. And please. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. And then you need to invert your selection and delete. It deletes everything else. And it just leaves the Minecraft part. So now I am entering territory that I haven't before. I have done stuff that's similar to this, but not to this degree. So now what we want to do is you want to select by color this. And maybe this. This. Okay. And then trying to think what I can do. If I invert the selection, how would that work? Select, row, Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, no. That's not what I want. I select invert again, and then hit delete. Well, we can have... Can I unselect? Select. I'm a noob, so I don't really know what I'm doing. What is it? What is a floating selection? Read online. Okay, never mind. See, I just want this selection around the text itself. And not this selection around the outside. Alright, let's do select none. And select by color. Does that work though? Is this good? And select, grow. And you really want to grow by 10. And okay. Is it lagging or is it just me? Select, invert, delete. Alright, cool. And then what we can do in layer, crop to selection, select none. Oh, wait. Layer, crop to content. There we go. Perfect. Now we have something we can use in every single episode. So we can actually scale this down. There we go. Put it in wherever you want. I think in the top corner would work fine. And now you can hit file, save as, then this is 1280 by 720 underscore MC underscore template. We'll save it as that. And then what? I guess after that we need to do the episode number the same way. So we took 2 pictures. I think this one's the best one. Okay. And then I think as long as we're on this layer, we should be good on editing. Although... Oh, I messed up, didn't I? Oh, I probably messed up. Oh, we'll be fine. I'll mess up this thumbnail, and I can always go back, right? Because I'm thinking about it now, because when I do this select... Okay, first... For starters, you can get rid of that. You select by color this. Oh, wait, no. You do... this. And select, invert, delete. Oh, please still be there. Alright, good. Select none. And then select by color this. Oh, no. I need to be... I select by color this. Then select, grow by 10. I don't understand that. What's going on there? And select, invert, delete. Ugh. What is wrong with this? Select by color. Alright, I'm gonna select none. Alright, select. None. Select. We need to get rid of this. Alright, now select by color this. And selection, grow by 10. Now selection, invert, delete. And multiple times. I don't know why it left like a residue. Did you see that? That was a little bit weird. Okay. And now we turn this on. Select none. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, you know what? There we go. Okay. It's still good. Okay, select none. We still gotta scale this down a little bit. Alright, scale. Alright, now we do I've never played Rust. He could be cheating for all I know. Um, select that, then we invert, and hit delete, and then you select my color, and that, and you want to select grow by 10. I'm going to select invert delete. And then let's turn this back on. Maybe because I'm not so far away whenever I took this picture that it looks a little bit different. So maybe in the future whenever I take this picture, I'll or snapshot, I'll change how I do it. But now we'll select none. And actually here's what we'll do is we will do layer, crop to content, turn this back on, and do this. Well, let's first do this. What's the scale of this? 766,112. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's not happening for this. Do I want to do any math while doing this? Probably not. But I think here's what I will do is I'll scale this until it looks similar in size. Yeah, you see the issue with that though? Alright, cancel. Going back to the beginning. Alright. Select none. I'll turn this on. And then is that similar in size? No. I'll say not really. Now it is, right? We get it. Okay. So now that it's similar in size, what we'll do is we'll do the select tool. We'll go like that. And we'll turn that off and we'll just say select, invert. Actually, turn this on, it should, yeah, okay. Just because it's a different layer doesn't mean. We'll do select none. Then we'll do select by color. And with this, and select, grow. Let's do 5 pixels. Grow by like 3. Yeah. And select, invert, delete. Perfect. Okay. And then select none. But we want the layer to crop to content. And then we can scale this a little bit down. To match. Would this trigger anyone's like OCD? I mean, it's not too bad. They're still similar in scale. Let me put this down here, right? This is going to be a longer episode. And then And then we put in the screenshot for the thumbnail. We say, I think we get a little more color in this one. So we'll use this one. It just looks a little bit vibrant. More vibrant. Oh, and you can clearly see that it's Minecraft episode 10. It is a little bit funny though. It's literally like the same. Are you sure I'm playing Minecraft? Is this really Minecraft? I'm not really sure. I mean, it says it twice. Oh, and I never scale my thumbnails either to fit the 1280 by 720. But I think this is good. So yeah, I actually like doing that. This is an interesting way to do thumbnails. I think I will do this in the future. And I'll continue doing this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, questions, or concern, you can leave a comment. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.